Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the Prunus J-03. This is an AM/FM portable radio. You can find this selling on Amazon for $21.99, not a bad price. This had a 20% off coupon, bringing the price down to $18, making it Budget Rock. I love the name Budget Rock because it does. It rocks and it's on a budget. $18. I love it. So yeah, their classic styled box here that everybody comments on. Yeah, I get it. J-03, Prunus. Right, okay, we got it. PrunusTech.com. And on the back here, I think it's just their contact information, right? Yeah, that's all I'm seeing. Okay, so took everything out of the box. Let's see what we get. Number one, Prunus radio. Okay, cool. So in the box, we get the star of the show. Da-da-da-da. Hey, wow, that just fits on the frame. It's a pretty decent sized radio, huh? Not bad for $18. I like it. It's got that going for it. It's even got a handle. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to fold that down. All right, so yeah, you get the radio. Of course, you better, right? Check the box, make sure it's there. We get an AC cord. So this is cool. It's dual power. It's battery operated or AC driven. And then we get a little brochure or manual, how to use it. Now, it's a very simple radio. You can give this to anybody. I think they can figure it out. It's pretty straightforward stuff. They even got precautions. There you go. You can read those because there you go for safety. So cool. It has an earphone jack, though it's positioned between a tuning knob and volume. Don't know why companies are doing that. It makes no sense. Yeah, it should be to the other side, next to the speaker, wouldn't you think? But that's just me ranting. All right. Specifications, there you go. All right, cool. Budget Rock, yeah. Yeah, we just do this for posterity. If someone needs this manual, more power to you. There you go. It's got a power on indicator, sweet. There you go. How to find a station, there. How to get better reception, always a good topic, right? Stay away from electronic devices. You know, that can be hard sometimes when our overhead lighting's all LED and everything's an LED environment. Those things can put out noise. So yeah, definitely got to check that. And then, of course, more contact information. All right, we're done with that. Cool. Let's get to the radio dimensions. So for size, like I mentioned, decent size. Love that size speaker. Look at that bad boy. Now, this radio does remind me a lot of the Sony 506, the way it tunes, its audio capability, the batteries it runs on, the AC-driven thing. So, yeah, a lot of it does kind of harken to that, though that radio is 2.5 times the cost of this one. So, rock on Prunus. Okay, so it's a 1 up there. So, length, we have 8 1/8 of an inch in length. That includes the end of the tuning knob on the side here. Height, we have 5 inches with the handle down. And when we extend the handle, if I get that flipped up, it gives us an extra 1.25 inches, so bringing it to total to 6.25 inches with the handle up. So people want to know that, so I measure it. And then the front to back dimensions, for depth, we have a total of 2.5 inches. Pretty chunky radio. I like it. Let's do a quick size comparison. I'll start talking about features. So, size comparison, I always have little things hanging around here. We got some radios. There's a CC Pocket in the house. Current time is 11:33 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. For the sake of any band scans, which we're going to do. We're going to do an FM and an AM. Why not? See what this radio can do. And then we always have CC Skywave in the house. If we have to frequency check anything, which I probably won't in this video, but it's a great little digital radio. But it's, kind of expensive. But it gives you AM, FM, weather alert, airband, and shortwave. Cool. And if you don't have those, we always have illustrious Iron Man. Standard playing cards here. Standard deck. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. Can you guess? He loves Prunus from China Land. China Land. Yeah, he spins like no one can, right? Rockin. I love my Iron Man. You know, he killed him off. I don't know. Hopefully he comes back. Come on. Can't get rid of Iron Man. He's the best. All right. Anyway, War Machine, kind of lame. Iron Man, awesome all day long. All right. So, yeah. Features of the J-03. Now, there's a 05. I don't know if they still make. It's pretty cool, but this 03 really has a nice style to it. I like this gunmetal color. Plastics seem okay for an $18 radio. It seems well put together, and it's got decent audio. So let's look at the left-hand side. Again, you can see the plastics, kind of like a matte gunmetal. You see we got this little black treatment there. Okay, that's nice. Going to the front, the business end. We got a metal speaker grill with a 4-inch speaker behind there. Yeah, it's a beastie beast. I like it. I mean, it's not a hammering bass thing, but it sounds good. Over here we got our scale, Prunus J-03 model number. And you can see for the FM we have 87 to 108, and then on the AM side we have 520 to 1710, and a log scale down the middle. The indicator's kind of cool because we have a little bullseye for our log scale. That's fun. A little red line. Is it accurate? I don't remember it being too accurate, so we'll see how it goes as I tune it tonight. If there's huge discrepancies, I'll point them out. But yeah, you see FM, AM, power LED indicator when the radio's on, using batteries or AC. Here we have the band select switch, FM or AM. We have an FM for right now. Go to the right-hand side of the radio, we have the tuning knob, which has this kind of like metal embellishment. I think it's metal. It might just be painted. Probably just paint. I don't know. Might be metal. It's cool. Tuning, you can see it says tuning. Headphone jack. Headphone experience. It's not the greatest. It's okay, but it's not the greatest. Just letting you know. It has a moderate low-level hiss, so if you like low volumes, you may not like this. FM, expect weak lows, moderate mids, strong highs, so it's pretty weak on FM. But when it comes to AM listening, it is where it's at. It's nice, low, neutral tone. It is fantastic for any type of programming you'll find on AM band. It's perfect for AM listening. A volume control, on-off switch. And over here we got a little red light that comes on if you're using AC power. Top of the radio, we have our FM whip antenna, and this comes out and swivels around 360, which is nice, and has a total length of 20 inches. Not bad. And then we got this fold-down flush-fitting handle. Again, like I said, kind of reminds me of the 506 Sony. Theirs is, of course, more refined, but this is still nice on an $18 radio. Rock on. I mean, wow. Totally cool. On the back, they even have a little notch here. So if you don't want to lift the handle, which even has a notch to get to the handle, you can use this little notch. But it's pretty shallow, so it's not a great grip, but at least it's a grip. And then there's like this textured finish here on the back. Our AC input, 110 volts, I believe, for the US. Yep. On that sticker, it says it. And then behind here, we have our battery compartment. I'm just going to leave it closed. It's really hard to open and close. I just remembered that. There's 4 AA batteries in here. Not D cells. I kind of wish there were 2 D cells, but as you can see, there's a transformer blocking the path of any large batteries. It would have been nice still having 2 D cells and running it on that, but it does run on 4 AA batteries, and you get what you get there. So there you are. All right, great. And then, of course, the bottom, we got little molded in plastic feet. All right, great. So I want to talk about the AC. Now, when you plug it in, the radio works flawlessly on FM. When you're on AM, it works okay on the faint and distant stations, but when you start getting strong stations, for some reason, the radio will start buzzing. So it's definitely something to do with the AC. When it's unplugged, this thing is fine. But on AM, expect a buzz if you're using AC. And it is you kind of see that on these inexpensive radios under $20 with AC. So it's just how it's designed. It's not designed awesomely. It doesn't have any filter capacitors probably or anything like that. It's pretty basic. So, okay, let's talk about FM reception report, and then we'll turn it on and do some demo. We'll demo the audio. We'll go through the FM band, AM band, do final thoughts at the end. So, I always like to go over FM reception and how well it is. I do it a 5-tier method. So I saw this fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. This radio scored a whopping 63 stations found on sensitivity, giving it a 3-star rating, a solid good rating, which is above average on when you compare it to an all-analog radio. This is similar reception, I believe, to the Sony. The Sony might have edged out a little bit, but not too much of a difference. I also give selectivity a 3-star rating, good as well, because I was able to find faint stations in between some of the strong stations, though it was a challenge. This is one of those DSPs, like on the Sony, you have to go back and forth with the tuning to get that station because it's notched tuning. The DSP means digital signal processor, and that's what's inside of here. So you have a digital chip with an analog scale. So that's how they work it. Instead of having a digital display, we get this bar. So there's that. So you got to do a lot of back and forth. And if you have patience, you'll be fine. Great radio. Once you find your favorite station, it stays locked on it. That's the beauty of a DSP, especially on FM. So rock on with FM. So let's turn it on. So what we're hearing is Radio Todderbert tuned to 97.7 megahertz on the radio. I would say the dial is sort of accurate there, right? Kind of in between 95 and 100. Okay, so if we go over here, you'll see I'm using a FM transmitter 2 by C Crane. It's going bye-bye. I got to get the transmitter 3 out. I do have a transmitter 3. It looked identical to this one, so I'm just using this one until the switch fails completely because the switch is failing on me. But there you go. You can see a light here. And that's a Sony MP3 player playing royalty-free music, downloaded from the YouTube music library. All right, cool. Sweet. Okay, there we go. I was trying to see how quiet I could get it. Not too bad. All right, great. So yeah, that's audio demo. Sounds pretty good. Nice bright audio. That's one of my favorite things about this radio. I'm a fan. So we're going to go to the bottom of the FM band. I'm going to turn off the MP3 player. What I was doing too while we were listening to the music, I'm going to prep this AC cord here, and we're going to do a demo on the AM band. I'm going to show you that and let you hear that buzzing sound a little later in the video. So let's get that ready so I have the AC plugged in and ready to go. Awesome. So yeah, let's go ahead and turn on the FM. Now I'm in a subfloor basement. Again, I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA for the sake of the band scan. So the stations I pick up are all going to be in the Chicagoland area. And of course, time is 11:44 Central Standard Time. And we're in the month of December for those medium wave signals that we'll be picking up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and attach a little wire. Let's see how I want to do this. Probably like this. The wire will help me get some reception out of the subfloor basement. And if you have the problem like I do, this is great because you just get yourself a 22-foot wire, like a Kato T1. You clip it to the antenna mast. This will improve your FM reception too. I have this wire running right to my window. Not outside, just inside. It's fantastic. Don't have to worry about it ever getting ruined unless I do something to it. But this helps a lot. So give us FM reception. And yeah, perfect. So let's go ahead and just tune through it real quick. I can't hover on the music. I wish I could. See what we can pick up. So that music there is 8775. That's why it's not tuning in perfectly there. And of course, you gotta go back and forth a little bit to get it. This is a low power station out of Chicago, which is pretty neat. Some areas and cities still have this station broadcasting. It's the audio from TV6 analog. For some reason, it got grandfathered in with the FCC for a little while. I don't know how long it lasts before it expires, but it's still pretty cool to listen to the music.
Of me. How sweet. But I'll miss you terribly, Majine. I called her my Jane and then shortened it.
So we're pretty much done with this episode on interior piece, and I hope that our Take-Two family got something out of it. Please share it with your friends.
But everything changed. I remember the day when I heard him calling my name like a thief.
Cross-border payments. This is a continent that loses up to $17 billion.
Jesse's free.
Border payments and remittance fees, because we have the continent with the largest diaspora, which actually contributes to over 10%.
Turns with a jar, turn that bulldog into a bar. If I grace this dead man, if the rich starts falling.
To choose from, California Psychics look for psychics with experience who are confident in their
Magnum Commercial Insurance. Seguros comerciales que sí.
Todo en la vida depende de cómo lo mire y de quién está. In my career. Well, that's Kaylin's reality, right? Open 3, lesson.
Because when you give the gift of quality tools, you're giving someone the ability to fix.
Yeah, well, this is 95.1. And it looks like we're right on 95. So, okay, the accuracy seems okay so far.
For yourself. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Pink Floyd on The Drive, 97.1.
alarm personal price plan. It's like your own personal paradise.
Ooh, hey, grab me a coconut water.
Bundling. Just another...
6 Isolate.
Elected by the customer. Available.
From the Parsons.
So yeah, you have to kind of go back. I lost that station. I heard of some other station right in between here.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10.
I know a place, y'all. I'll take you there.
Classical music on 98.7. Country music at 99.5.
Cadillac with a trail of flashes blinking.
So we got some rock music on 99.9. So yeah, I guess the accuracy on FM is pretty straight on.
Only at Poppin' R&B. Putting it down for the city. Put it down. From the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studios. Now check it out. Listen live anytime, anywhere on our free iHeartRadio app.
937-2471.
We're going to Burlington.
I know what they want, but do they have gifts for everyone?
Do they? Burlington has name brands the kids.
Oh, give me all you need.
Well, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some
The most wonderful time of the year. And doing a minimal tip, it's more than $10 for a family of 5.
Hell of a bluff. You had me believe it.
Testosterone and weight loss are true TRT experts because their personal...
I'll be coming back here.
Navidad con mucho amor. Amor 106.7.
There you go. That's quite a bit on the FM band. I love it. That's fantastic. All right, we're going to go to the AM band, and then we'll do some final thoughts. So pop this off here. We'll just go fairly quick. Just kind of zip through. Nothing major, I don't imagine. And then I want to demo the AC and show you the difference there. Did I snap that in? It kind of locks in nice, too. You know, it is a nice little feature. It sits flush up there. Not going to hit anything with it, so that's bonus. All right, so we'll go to the bottom of the band for AM. Now, during the day, it was fantastic. Great on the locals, good on semi-locals. Faint stations were possible with this, with a lot of tuning work, a lot of back and forth, because, yeah, it wanted to latch on strong stations really bad on AM. This is 540.
To raise the federal minimum wage. It's true on every major policy where I think Congress, including sometimes Democrats, are out.
I believe it's 10 kilohertz tuned as well, so 10 kilohertz steps for US is perfect.
That features the jawline treatment, the Genucel immediate effects. You get the Genucel X.
560 WIND, Chicago.
Included for Christmas, you go to Genucel.com/Sean, SEAN. You'll start looking.
Overuse it, set them all. Thank you.
Yep, good point. Thank you, Sarah. And Jerome, Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay, so that music there is 630, CFCO, Chatham, Ontario.
Leave them, they're controlled. And so they're like presenting two options.
The study looked at adults between 2013 and 2019 who reported smoking cigarettes exclusively at the beginning.
So I think it's a 650 WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles south.
heart disease in rural areas of America. A new study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology shows heart disease deaths went up among 25 to 64.
Learn more at tnmuseum.org. That's TN.
The procedure only takes 30 minutes in the office. No needle, no scalpel, and no trip to the hospital. If you're certain your family is complete, do yourself a favor.
670 The Score, local, WSCR, Chicago.
Line at www.vasectomychicago.com. And
I want to say take leave of my senses because that's going to be
their economy. Heights and downtown businesses as far.
People were so afraid in the Depression that their Social Security number would be used as a national identification number.
720 WGN, Chicago, Raleigh James Show. Now, just behind it there, I got 700 to pop in, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it again.
But, as you well know, it absolutely is used as a de facto national identification number.
To get you back to a debt-free life, call 1-800-318-1940. Call toll-free.
WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east. Look here, it says on 690, so I think we're doing okay, accuracy-wise, so awesome.
Outshone the rest on CSN 690. Melnick in the afternoon.
For those who aren't aware, those of you too young to remember Warren.
I didn't catch the callers there. It's a 690. I thought it was 700.
Playing and starring in Japan for the Yomiuri Giants. So you were tuned in.
Get those energy prices down.
There we go. There's 700.
Folks, we're up against the clock. Stay tuned for Red Eye Radio top of the hour. And by the way, if you miss any part of our program,
awesome.
Make sure you hit up
going.
that iHeartRadio. Hi, it's John Landecker. This holiday,
720.
Take a break from the shopping, the cleaning, and the relatives, and listen solely to me. Weeknights at 7, most of the time.
Looks like I'd get you.
We have music coming out of Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles to the northeast here. That is Zoomer Radio, CFZM. Love it. Sounds good on here.
The Garrison Station on the Metro North Line on
Okay, it jumps right to 780 though.
Improvements that are being made. Investigators say they found Mangione's spiral notebook. Mangione wrote about the notebook in his manifesto. The New York Post.
Okay, this is WJR. Okay, so just by going back and forth, this is 760 WJR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles east.
Using a bomb that, quote, could kill innocent.
Their home and others as they chose to ignore the evacuation orders.
Damaged or destroyed more than a dozen structures. Police are putting together a timeline.
I believe this is 780 WBBM, Chicago News Radio.
CEO in Manhattan.
On November 18th, mother
Having some trouble there.
FBI Director Christopher Wray says he won't finish out the final 3 years of his appointment. Rather, he'll step down January 20th.
I'm just going to run up the dial. No comments.
FBI employees.
This is the best way to avoid dragging the Bureau deep and then step down.
Director Christopher Wray announcing his resignation.
For the Bureau, serve until the end of the current administration in January.
Story, just like I did. Maybe share the link. Go to radio.com with that. Maybe.
I can just cite my intelligence. These guys run the Reynolds.
It's been on the radar, but it's now on the map. Chapel Bill. Sports Center all night, ESPN Radio, the ESPN app, Sirius XM, Channel 80.
There's a comment here. Whoops. 1000 WMVP. Again, it looks like it's staying pretty much on mark for accuracy. Great. It's good to see that the radio is accurate as it is.
Wednesday night number 2 of quarterfinal action. And what a finish!
Yoon Suk-yeol is defending his decision to impose martial law.
Tammy Trujillo.
I'm J.D. Snover. Our next scheduled news is after the basketball game. Breaking news, weather as it happens on News Radio 1040 WHO and everywhere you are on that free iHeartRadio app.
Texting News Radio 1040 WHO is easy. Start your message with WHO.
And click on Business Partners. That's holiday season. For an exclusive offer, go to buyoptimizers.com and hundreds of millions of dollars. Of course,
As made Wesley a trusted roofing experts. Stellar Roofing, 888-7663.
Give us that.
with a congresswoman, results in an arrest.
Or assault
He's pleaded not guilty. May says she was accosted by McIntyre.
Music there, 1610 CHHA, Toronto.
Just before 1:45 on the morning of November 30th. The driver...
1700 KKLF, Richardson, Texas, 790 miles to the southwest. That's cool. A little bit of KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles to the west. Very cool. Now what I wanted to do was kind of go to the bottom of the band where my stronger stations are and plug in that AC cord. So we're going to go ahead and plug that in. And I kind of wanted to show you how it operates with this AC. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. And I'll give you final thoughts on this radio. Yeah, hang in there. So we're going to plug it in. It's supposed to just bypass the batteries. We'll see if it does. And give us that little nasty buzz. So let's go ahead and turn it on.
It ain't happening. This 10-1 team, it's applauded Bray's decision on Truth Social, saying it will end the programs that are being structured. Well, the results are in for Nikon's comedy Wild in college.
Was also up 3-2.
School recruiting world shows squirrel.
Okay, so what's going on here is that either I don't have this plugged in all the way, which it is, it's running off the batteries. Even though it's supposed to disable the batteries, it's actually running off the batteries. So we have to open this up like I didn't want to on camera. Because this is like a babe, but this will be our end of our video. So I can leave those out. And I'm just going to leave that door off. I'm not going to mess with it. So there, AC power. Okay.
Combined. So whatever your customers listen to.
Last year's Eagles.
AC power.
Need to be accountable. I'm just being honest.
I heart advertising.
In New York, Jared Payton.
Equally.
It's 105.
Then later we debut Full Adventures of Superman storyline, The Knights of the White Carnation. British actor Edmund Gwynn's best on Christmas.
More. We'll be bringing you new stories every week with no end in sight. But
To be upheld. But Justice Alito exposed the fallacy of the He asked one of the
action.
So as you can tell, that's pretty annoying. Yeah. But like I said, it's when you're doing batteries, you don't hear it at all. And fanner stations, you don't hear it. So it's only when it's driving a stronger station that it overdrives maybe with the AC power. So that's my guess. So let's go ahead and unplug it and do final thoughts. About the Prunus. Okay, so I wanted to show that to you so you could see it. Now, that is weird that it would still running off batteries and not giving me that glitch. So, Prunus, you say it's not running off batteries, but I just showed it did. So, you might want to check out your radio, see what's up with it. People who have this radio, if you want to run AC for your FM, it'll run good. Just take the batteries out because your batteries are going to dump. So, just letting you know. Seems like they just, yeah. Whoops. But it's $18 radio, so you got a few little things you got to deal with for $18. It's budget rock for a reason, man. It rocks, but it's on a budget. So, okay, likes. What I like about it, design. I like the design of the radio. I think you would too. It looks clean. I really like this. I like the lettering here. The accuracy of the dials, great. Strong AM FM reception. It does. It has strong FM AM reception. I will not deny that. It's amazing on AM with the batteries. Just use some rechargeables. You'll be using this a lot on batteries on AM. But FM sounds great either on AC or batteries. Yeah, it's great. I love it. Easy to read dial, like I mentioned. The built-in handle. Yeah, dudes. The fact that it can run on AC, and save you on batteries is a good thing. I mean, that is. So depending on what you're tuning in on AM, maybe you don't need to worry about what I just showed you. It seemed like I was plagued here down the bottom, but towards the middle wasn't as bad. So something to think about. Yeah, so those are what I like about it. What I don't like or what I want on this radio. I want a tuning LED. A tuning LED like right here will be really cool, bright green when you're in tune, because you heard all those little half steps going on, and it was full step on the station. I'd like to see that represented by a tuning light. Be nice. Remove the AC buzz, as you heard. That makes proper sense, right? A cool version of this radio would be an 18650 diesel-powered version. Eliminate the AC component all the way, make it rechargeable, and Rockin. I would love this radio to be that way. That's similar to the Prunus J-150 BTS and a few other radios they make. So Prunus, if you make this radio yourselves, I don't know if you do, but that'd be a cool thing to incorporate. Just putting it out there. Very cool. So overall, a decent radio for the money here. Again, budget rock. This is perfect for around the home, in the garage. It's that perfect, shop radio. Love it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. If you like the radio, give it a big like. Hit the little thumbs up thing. I don't know. It helps the algorithm. Yeah, kicking. Rock on. Support the channel. Hit the like button if you like it. 2, if you like Prunus radios and you want to see more, subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future reviews, comparisons, band scans, and deals. When these things go on sale, I post it in my community section, and those that have that little bell icon clicked get to see the deal of the century. Usually every day I find a deal of something, and they get to check it out. So it's free. Plus I put the old time radio shows on there for free as well. So it's all good for you guys, all for my viewers. And 3, comment below what you think about the J-03. You like it? Well, I mean, overall, what's your impressions? All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.